Now let's just take a look at creating some basic lines and shapes like we've done here. We can pretend that we want to brand the AIS HK bags that students take back and forth, and we're going to make this branding tag. So I've cut and pasted this down here. You'll notice over the side here we've got all of the shape tools, and we're going to do a rectangular round tool. Use that one, and we'll just go ahead and drag it across. You'll notice that it snaps on. This is one of the powerful things about Illustrator. It can snap on in a line, and you can use that well later on. So we've drawn that shape. We can change its width and height in here, or if we've lost that and we're at the point where we want to change it, we can go ahead now and pick our shape and then click up here on the transform button. And in the transform button we can change that to say 170 by 35, and then you'll notice that the shape changes once I press enter. Now you will have also noticed that when I did that rectangle, my words disappeared, so I need to right click on this now and come to arrange, just like you would do in Word, and say send back. And then my name comes forward. So now there's a little trick with Illustrator. If you want to move things around, you need to make sure the cursor is like that, and then we can move it around to where we want it, and you can see it wants to snap again, which is a good thing. Let's put it up the top left hand corner like that, and now we'll go and we'll pretend we're making this as a keychain. So we'll draw ourselves a circle. Let's say we want to be in the center, but we don't really necessarily want that at this stage. We'll make that circle pretty big, and then we'll transform it. So, and here's where design thinking comes into that process. We want to have it a keychain. The hole needs to probably be 4 millimeters by 4 millimeters. So if we make it 4 by 4 in real terms, then we've got this very small circle. So let's actually make it a little bit bigger for the purpose of this exercise. We'll make it 10 by 10. It will be very easy to put our keychain through it. Then we go back, we choose our object, we make our cursor there, and we move it into a position where we think it will be sensible. So it's not too close to the outside edge, a bit of design thinking, so it won't crack when it is under a bit of pressure. And we could send that now to the laser cutter if we make all of that. See how I'm using the crossing window here? We make all of that 0.005. Here I've made a mistake. I need to go back on that first, 0.005, and now that will go off to the laser cutter and we'll cut around the outside, and we'll cut that out. If I wanted to engrave that instead of cutting it, I could change the properties of that text.